All right, so we've got the dough that's been sitting on the counter for hours, whatever that means to you. It looks pretty good. I'm gonna sprinkle the counter with a lot of flour. There's not an art to that. Just sprinkle a lot on there. Dump it out. Yes, I did wash my hands already. And then with all this flour, I just kind of get my hands floured and fold all the non-floured stuff in the middle. So it's my personal preference. Nobody has to do this, but I also like to kind of, it's what they call slap and fold, but I kind of take my own take on it. And it just helps the bread to be tighter. Just do that a few times. Then I take my pastry cutter and I just try to guess what. This obviously is going to be bigger, so I'm going to add some to that. This one's a little bigger. And then I'm going to turn this on and measure it. Once again, I'm going to try and fold all the sticky parts in and get it floured so that it doesn't stick to my scale. That's 26.5. This one I can already tell it's going to be smaller. 26.3, maybe not. And then we've got this guy here. That's 32, so definitely bigger, and we just keep doing that until it works. So now we've got 3 equal-ish loaves. We're going to do, I like if I'm doing similar add-ins, I'll do 2 at the same time and just pull it to whatever shape you want. I just do some sort of circle rectangle-ish shape. And then I also do this one at the same time because this one is going to be cinnamon white chocolate and the other is going to be cranberry white chocolate. So I like to stretch them out and kind of do them a similar. And this one I'll do a different thing. Just going to sprinkle white chocolate on there. Make sure it's slightly even. And pick up the little pieces. Then we've got my cinnamon and sugar here. Just whatever you feel like. I don't use measurements on this. We've got the cranberries. I'm gonna sprinkle those on there. Some of them I like to pick apart to make sure there's not big clumps. And then fold it 1/3, 1/3, tuck in a few things. And repeat on this top spot. I like to pop the bubbles if I see any because it gets big. Oops. And then this one was cranberry, so it's not too scientific. Just get that where you want it, and then as you roll it, you just kind of tuck it in, and I grab some more that have fallen out and grab it and stuff it in there. Some of them I'll tuck it in on the sides, and then to form, I just tuck with my left hand and scoot it with my right hand to get it into this ball. It's a pretty good circle. And everything is tucked in. If there's some edges open, I'll tuck it in and try to close it up. And then do a few more of these. And then I take it over to my prepared pans over here. And with this, I'm just gonna tuck it in thirds. I'm gonna put more chocolate chips on top. Got a lot extras hanging out here, so we're gonna tuck them in. They don't like to stay, that's the frustrating part. You just have to move on and tuck them in anyway, and hopefully you get enough throughout the whole bake. Oops, we're gonna sprinkle some more cinnamon on there. Whatever that looks like for you, it's no art. I'm just gonna tuck and contain. Tuck some more of these ones in the side. Do you see how that's open? So sometimes I'll just pinch that closed, like I was saying before. And then I'm gonna tuck with my left hand and roll on top with my right so that it kind of forms this ball. And it smooths everything out. So now I'm gonna take this, put that over here. See, there's this bubble right here. I don't want that, so I'm just gonna pop that. There's a few bigger bubbles. It kind of helps me to see where they are. And I just pop them. If you have too many bubbles on the top, you just have this big flap on the top and it's not connected to your loaf, so when you slice it, it's weird. You take these plastic covers, just put it on here. And I like to tent it a little bit to give it room to grow. Now I'm just gonna let it on my table. Sometimes you can put it in a warmer spot if you want, and it'll just keep warm and grow faster. That's it.